Hey, what's up, guys? I'm your fellow friend Hoppy, and we all heard of Among Us, haven't we? Well, I thought it was a good idea for this video to make my top 10 tips for Among Us. So hopefully this will help you out and enjoy the video. Right, the first tip we're going to talk about is be consistent when you're talking, when you're like voting. So if you're like talking too much, people are gonna get like suspicious about you, and if you're talking too little, people are also gonna get suspicious about you. So it's a bit confusing in then kind of levels. But if I was you, I wouldn't talk too much and I wouldn't talk too little. If that kind of makes sense. Right, the next tip we're going to talk about is with med-based scan. If you see anybody do med-based scan, like when they're actually scanning, they're completely safe. They're not imposter, because when you're imposter, you can't actually scan yourself, and there's a few others what you can see. And if you do see them, they're not the imposter, and it's completely safe. So there is med bay, weapons, and there is storage. So let's just see them quickly. Right, so you've already seen the med bay scan, so let's see the weapons like thing. So as you see at the bottom right, you can see like there's a wee shooter and it's firing. If you see anybody do that and it's firing, they're not the imposter, but if they're there and they're kind of pretending to do it, that means they're the imposter. So that's a good thing to know as well. There's also when you clean the garbage and storage. When you clean the garbage and storage, if you see anybody do that, you should see like that at the very bottom of the screen that garbage actually goes out of the spaceship, whatever it is, and that means they're not the imposter. But if they're, as I said there, if they're faking it, then they're the imposter, obviously. So yeah. Right, the next tip we're going to talk about is when you're like loading into the game, and you know how like the screen comes up when it says like shh. Well, if you press on that like really quick, you can actually get into the game quicker, and you can get a head start on your tasks, and you can cut down your cooldown in imposter. If you are imposter faster, well, kind of only like a second, but still that would probably count. So yeah, that's just the other thing to talk about. Right, another thing is to get your tasks down faster. What to do is, I know some people will, well, most people will probably do this, but for the people who don't, I would recommend to do this. If you for the likes of electrical, if you have like two tasks in there and they take two, like you have to do it twice, like somewhere else, I would recommend like doing the two tasks first, and not when you do one task go to where you need to go next for the task where you get done. That probably doesn't make sense, but I'll just say it anyway. So yeah, right. Well, you see this when you go into Among Us, but most of you probably haven't went on it. Right, so if you can actually go into like a free play mode, and you can like practice your skills and everything, like your tasks and how quick you can do them, and you can get imposter and kill dummies and everything. Right, I forgot to show you this in the last clip, but if you go into free play mode, you can, as I said in the last clip, you can go as an imposter, but I forgot to show you it, as I said. So what you do is you just spawn in, and you can see like a computer next to you, and you can press on the where it says like imposter. You would know where it is. Then you're the imposter. You can also change like what tasks you have, and you can do them and everything. So it is quite cool for that. So yeah. Right, that's the end of the video now. I know it was pretty short, and I can make a better job of it. And I know it was not good quality, but I will be making better videos. Well, I'll try to make better videos, and hopefully this will help you out. And so yeah, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Share with your friends, and thank you for watching. Bye.